Hello everybody and welcome back into Abbotsford Centre from Abbotsford, BC. The Abbotsford Canucks and the Toronto Marlies, second and final meetup this year. Marlies going in the Halloween uniforms one last time just for the fun of it on the road. Michael Hutchinson gets his third consecutive start, giving up 4 goals in his 2 appearances. Michael DiPietro is in net for the Canucks here tonight, and it is going to be another good one between these 2 competitors here tonight. Here comes the opening face-off to center ice. We're all ready to go. We hope you are as well. As here comes the opening draw as it's won back by the Canucks. Sautner down the middle, looking in, drops for Dries, in with a shot that's stopped by Hutchinson. Last year, the Marlies' worst away loss was against the Canucks. Final score was 5-1. Toronto can only register a goal. Here's Dries moving in, left side, another shot right on. Hutchinson sharp early as the Marlies get it down the ice. It'll go for icing. Now the Toronto Marlies on the start of a road trip here tonight. And happy to be back on the road as they've been solid on the road this year. Next 2 games here on the road. At Abbotsford and then at Rockford. Here's the draw 1. Canucks have it at the point. Looking in for a shot that goes in behind the net. Back around to Sautner. This is an afternoon game if you're joining us. A very rare set of game. It's hard to see on the channel. There's barely any of them. Jolson, the Rempal, looks, shoots, stopped by Hutchinson. Dahlstrom off the boards ahead to Sola, and he could not get it out of the zone. Jolson in front to Giuseppe to the net. That was stopped. They score on the rebound, and it's 1-0 Abbotsford. They just would not stop. So the Canucks have the lead here at home on this back-to-back night against Toronto. Well, you can feel it coming. All the puck possession has been in the Toronto zone. They can't get it out. And here comes Toronto now. Bretzini with a dangle. Trying to open up the wickets of the netminder. Goes in behind. Looks back in front. That shot was right on. Off the chest of DiPietro. The son of Rick DiPietro, the former Islander netminder, is playing for the Canucks side of things. Here comes Kirill Semyonov just about halfway through the period. Drops it for Cini. Shot. Easy save. And the net comes off. Almost halfway through the first, Abbotsford has the lead here on home ice against Toronto on the road. Feels good to have the lead when you're the home team, doesn't it? You have that momentum. You have the fans behind you supporting you to go ahead by even more than 1 goal. And eventually you'll get to that point if Toronto's not careful. Here's Vesuvius. He tied the game last night. Sent it to overtime. Sautner in front of the net. Can't get it to the goal. Spins back. Plays to Arsenault. And not out. Centering pass. Stevens. He fired it wide. Had a glorious opportunity there. McKenna to Semyonov. 8.5 to go in the period. Here come the Marlies winding up. Shooting. That's off a leg in front. Got it back. Circles the net. Looks from behind. Taken down. And Hallwell will get into the play. But the Marlies lose the puck. That's played ahead on the wing to Stevens. Brushed by Chad Chris. Hallwell's back in, but it's offside. 6:34 to go in the opening period. Abbotsford has the only goal. They're out shooting the Marlies 6-3 here in this first period. Draw one back by Soma. Picked up by Mac Hallwell. Hallwell dangles his way inside. Drops it back. Anderson. He fired off the blocker. Soma with it back. Loses it. Brisbois. Wu. He'll bring it out for the Canucks. Gave that away. Anderson. Semyonov off the board. Try to get it back to himself. Bowie. Back to Fott on the right side. Cleaned up there. 4 minutes to go in the opening period. Marlies trying to stop another loss against the Canucks here in Abbotsford. Yeah, they're down 1-0, but that's not a big margin. You can come back from that. You just have to find a way to do so in this away situation for Toronto, where it's a lot harder to play on the road in front of the opposing fans, and the energy level is definitely more towards the home side when you're in a road game, so it's harder to play. Manel to Dahlstrom, fired. It's easily knocked away. There was not much on that shot. Dries has it back. He finds keeper to Di Giuseppe. Here come the Canucks out to center. In over the Marley line to the net. Won't get it there. Manel. Here's Dahlstrom back ahead to Clune. Time running out in this first period. Rich Clune might have room. Drops for Dargachita, and he tried to get it back in the corner. He was taken down. There's no call. There's the frustration as Dries gets it down the ice, and that'll do it for 1. The Canucks lead it 1-0 after 1. They get away with a trip right at the end of the period. Shots on goal in the hockey game. 6 for Abbotsford, 5-4 Toronto. It's 1-0 Abbotsford after 1. Hits are 5-3 Canucks. Faceoffs 3 aside. No power plays. 1-0 home side after 1. Welcome into the second period here tonight from Abbotsford Center. Hope everyone's enjoying it. It is a trailing game right now for the Toronto Marlies in this special afternoon affair. Draw one back. Jolson turns it over. We just started the period, and the Canucks come in. Rempal, he has Dries to the net, and a great stick play as that was headed in the net. Here it's poked back to Sotner. He'll flip it back in deep. Dahlstrom got past his stick. Chance in front. That was stopped by Hutchinson down. Robbing the Canucks. Fired in by Mark Michaelis. That took a weird hop in front of the Abbotsford goal. They still have the puck. Sotner to Dries. Looking to pass that over. Turned over at center. Marlies get it back and in. And out. Rempal cleaned up. Marlies have it. 4 already gone here in the second period. Michaelis with some speed enters the zone. Taken down and was looking at the referee on another no call. Anderson from behind looks in front to center that. And another great job by the Canucks defensively to keep that from getting to the net. Michaelis, far pass. That missed McKenna. Goes all the way down and won't be icing. The refs wave it off. Here's Dries. Plays that to Rempal. Been trouble for the Marlies in the last few years, Rempal. Drop back to Jolson. Can't get it to the net. Semyonov. And he couldn't get it out. Sotner in front. Here's a shot right on. And Hutchinson down. Made that save. McKenna to Cini. 8 minutes gone here in the second. Still quiet for Toronto. Cini shoots. Wasn't a lot there. Maybe fanned on it the last second. It definitely looked to be. Here's Arsenault on the right wing. He'll shoot right on. Blockered away. Hutchinson again. Marlies lose the puck in the corner. Trying to get back to it. They've been quiet in this hockey game. Chance. Drop to the point for Wu. Wu in the corner. Chris has to get back and defend. A shot. Stop. Rebound. Hutchinson got both as that one trickled off the post. Here's McKenna. Fires it back in. Goes in and around. 8 minutes to go in the second period. Still 1-0 in favor of the home side, the Abbotsford Canucks. Arsenault gets it out. Here comes Abbotsford. Lost it to Chad Chris. And the Marlies bring it ahead. 7 minutes to go in the period. This special afternoon game. Here's Clune. And a good save. DiPietro. Best chance tonight for Toronto. And a penalty coming to the Marlies. So Abbotsford gets away with a trip. The Marlies do not. Abbotsford will have the first power play of the game. And that's how you know it's a one-sided league. Here's the draw. No one likes Toronto teams, especially the reffing, and we know that over the years. Here's Rempal in front. Dries centers, and Hutchinson just got enough to keep that one out. Then he was taken down, and there was no penalty. Dusak for Toronto. Short-handed to the races. Soma will pick up the puck, and he overskates, unfortunately, for Toronto. Dries moves in. He waits, shoots. Hutchinson, another huge save. Marlies trying to get it out, still hemmed in. Rempal trying to center that. Plays it in behind the net. As the power play still running, Jolson looks, shoots, no, won't get it. They get it back. That's fired up the outside of the post. Rempal back, Marlies. Dries in front. Hutchinson save. Rebound, he got them both. Kapaka to Somla. We're back to full strength. He'll play that ahead to Clune on the wing. Clune waits. He'll drop back. And Kivihalme shoots and fired it high and wide. Raced into that shot, but missed the net. Eusebius still 1-0 late here in the second period. Brett Cini moves in. He's offside for Toronto. Abbotsford Canucks have dominated this game, but it stays 1-0 late here in the second period. This is not the same Marley team from last year. No, it's not. It seems to be a much stronger and well-anticipated team than last year. Eusebius gave it away. Here's Brett Cini with the puck for Toronto. This Marley team is very consistent. The one from last year, not so much. Shot right on, and DiPietro plays it free to Sotner. He'll get it out of the zone. Marley's still down by a single goal. Jeremy McKenna spins. Plays that in front for Cini. It goes in behind the net. Stevens in the corner with it back for Abbotsford, and that should do it for 2. It will. Abbotsford still leads it 1-0 through 40 in this special afternoon affair from Abbotsford. Shots on goal in the hockey game. 13 for the Canucks, 7 for the Marlies. It's 1-0 Abbotsford after 2. Hits are 8-7 Abbotsford. Face-off 6-3 Abbotsford. Canucks 0 for 1 on the power play. Starting the third, Abbotsford still with a 1-0 lead. Welcome into this third period from Abbotsford Center. Marlies off to take on another opponent on the road tomorrow, the Rockford Ice Hogs. Oh, they're going to have to be sharp here tonight. Down 1-0 in the third. Michaelis picks it up, dangles his way to the net, and lost the puck. A great job by the Canucks. Brennan Manel has it back. He'll come on side. Here's Manel, dangles, waits, shoots, and easily to the chest. DiPietro has that. Holds on. Shots are now 13-8. Toronto comes into this third period and starts putting the puck to the net. That's what you have to do when you're trailing in a game. They haven't scored through 40 minutes. You got to do something at this point. Joseph in behind his net. Still had it back. Rempal. Di Giuseppe. Manel strips him of the puck, and here come the Toronto Marlies. Antti-Somla. He'll wait. He'll drop for Anderson. Looks back in front. Trying to get a third pass away. Anderson with it again. Pickpocketed by Rempal, who's been a big problem for Toronto in recent years. As we've mentioned many times, he scores a lot of goals against Toronto, and he steals a lot of opportunities as well, as you saw there. Di Giuseppe, and Hutchinson just got a tick of that. Here's another chance in front. Anderson tries to get it out and does to Brennan Manel. Still 1-0. That's played ahead, and it almost found Mark Michaelis, but did not, unfortunately, for Toronto. Here's Stevens with the puck on that left side. Plays it to Sotner, and away comes Abbotsford with some speed. Still has the puck in the corner. Bouncing in front, that finds Brennan Manel, and here comes Toronto, maybe with a step. Manel, not a lot of speed left on him, and out of the zone it comes. Here's Brett Cini trying to get it back. Now a hit, and Dahlstrom picks it up and plays it up ice. That finds Cini. Halfway through this third period. In come the Canucks. Hit there. Marlies, Semyonov in front to Hallwell. He'll find Jeremy McKenna, and ahead comes Toronto. McKenna on the right side, slows down, looks, finds Semyonov, looks in front for Brett Cini. Pokes it back in front of the goal. DiPietro plays it free, kept in, shot! Fired high and wide by McKenna. Chris keeps it in. He'll shoot. That's up high. Rebound in front. And another. And it went through the paint. They get it again. And that shot off the blocker. Toronto getting some looks here. Sotner in the corner. Cini digs it free. That's back to McKenna. He shoots. And DiPietro again has it and holds on for Abbotsford. A little bit of an outrage late in the third period for Toronto, buzzing, but they can't find a way to score. No, DiPietro's been sharp, and the chances for Toronto wide of the net. Hallwell fires. That's off the blocker. Kapaka will pick it up here in the corner. Looks to the front of the net. Sent in behind. Marley's trying to get it back again, and finally it will come out. No, it's kept in. Here's Kapaka. Scores! Jack Kapaka, late here in the third period, has tied it for the Toronto Marlies. And finally, they break through. Comes late here in the third. You finally have something to cheer about. Jack Kapaka, 14th of the year. A late goal to even things up here. On the Abbotsford, all they could do is shake their heads. Toronto came buzzing out of nowhere in this final few minutes. Rolling back. Hallwell. That finds Clune. Toronto will look to do some more. That's played to Dargachitov. He shoots and scores! He picked that corner on the left side. And the Toronto Marlies, just like that, have got in front 2-1 late here in the third. Semyon Dargachitov has done it again for the Toronto Marlies for his 12th of the year. Just like that, a 2-1 lead. Abbotsford came back from 3-1 last night. They're going to be down 2-1 here tonight. Canucks have been the better team in this game, but the third period has been owned by the Toronto Marlies. Wu poked out, race to it. Rich Clune will go after it on Madison Bowie in the corner. Bowie spins, plays that to Fott. 2.5 to go, third period. Brisbois, Lockwood, in he comes. Hallwell, back to it for Toronto. Here's Mac Hallwell, taken down. Clune plays it in front for Dargachitov. In, trying to get a backhand on. Loose in front of the net it came, and nothing there for Toronto. Here's Chad Chris back in for Toronto again. Centers that to the front. Dargachitov in the way. Bowie turns back in his own zone, finds Lockwood. They're going to look to pull the goaltender. Now they do. Fought on that left side. Center, they score! The wing was left open, and we're tied again. Will Lockwood late here in the third. They pull the goalie for the extra attacker. Hutchinson probably could have had that one. Yeah, just had to slide a little more to the right. Probably would have had it off the chest or the shoulder. Instead, that's left open as he's slow to get across, and Canucks tie it just like that. Here's Dries. Tries to get it out. Marlies keep it in. Mark Michaelis. He lost it, and Wu will get it out to center right. Abbotsford down that left side. Toronto looks ahead. That's off the boards. It goes down the ice, and they're gonna call it icing. Wow! It hit off the Canucks and went down the ice, and it's a call against the Marlies. Well, there's another frustrating look for Toronto. Sotner can't get it. Kept in. Anderson gets it down the ice. This time it is actually iced by the Marlies, and they get to it first. No icing. Looking in front, and center that just off the outside of the post. 10 seconds to go. Anderson looking in front. Rempal's there. Canucks get it out. Here they come the other way. Time running down, and we're going to have overtime tonight in Abbotsford. Back-to-back nights. These two need extra time. Marlies got him last night back in Toronto to get a point here in Abbotsford tonight. A well-splitted effort in this third period. 2 goals scored. Unfortunately, they could not seal the deal as a late goal to tie it for Abbotsford. But overtime can still decide it for Toronto. Welcome into the overtime period between the Canucks and the Marlies. Second and final meetup this year, and both are going to extra time between these two teams. Well, they're both really good teams, and we did really expect this. We did. Because it wasn't going to be an easy game for anyone. And DiGiuseppe right on. That's stopped by Hutchinson. Marlies look to turn the other way. Carl Dahlstrom. He'll bring it ahead for Toronto. Looks for some help. And still has the puck. Winds up, shoots, and that one at the net. May have hit a skate. Cini back to it in the corner. Brett Cini with Dries giving him some trouble. Jolson to the puck. Somla, open ice, Dries. There was Dahlstrom to pick it off. Plays that to Brett Cini. Here comes Toronto with the puck. Cini dangles his way by. Lost it along the board side, and here's Dries back. And here come the Abbotsford Canucks. That's played to DiGiuseppe to win it. Great play by the Marlies defensively to get back. Here's Dahlstrom. Just gets it in the Abbotsford zone, and out it comes again. Dahlstrom on Dries for the puck. Tired in the corner, trying to get it back in behind. Canucks look to center that. They have it. That's dropped back to DiGiuseppe. Stolen by Antti Somla, and he will take off. Somla still has the puck. Dangles by. Wait. Shoots. Scores! Antti Somla! Back-to-back nights, the Marlies take down the Canucks in extra time. And wow, what a play. The sidestep, the quick shot beats him under the glove. And Toronto gets the extra point. What a game. Antti Somla with his 27th of the year. It's an overtime winner. Perfectly placed. Just inside the right post as sliding across was DiPietro, thinking the shot was coming to the left side. Marlies take it in overtime. 3-2 over the Abbotsford Canucks last night in Toronto. 4-3 in overtime. So both times this year, overtime against the Canucks, but this time there ain't a 5-1 loss. It's a 3-2 win in overtime. Marlies off to Rockford tomorrow night. We hope you enjoyed this one. Toronto gets the extra point in Abbotsford.